Hey folks, this is a video about replacing a keyboard in a Toshiba R835 series laptop. It applies to more than just the R835, I think also the R900 as well. I scoured YouTube and the internet and couldn't really find any information on how to do this, so I broke into mine and here we go. A little hard to do with only one hand, but I've gone through around the perimeter of the keyboard. The keyboard is glued down with double stick tape, and I've gone around the perimeter of the keyboard with these pry tools and pried up the corners. And the keyboard is going to flex a lot, so if you want to save the keyboard, you probably want to pay close attention and kind of use your fingers to support the keyboard, and don't bend it too much. So this is what happens once the keyboard comes up, and you have to be real careful. The ribbon cable is right at the front, not in the back, it's in the front. Let me get some light on that. I'll show you what's going on there. There's the ribbon cable, and that's very delicate, so be careful when dealing with that. So once you get the keyboard unbonded from the main unit here, you can kind of roll it over a little bit, and you can see there's a plastic sheet that insulates the back of the keyboard from the rest of the laptop, probably for thermal reasons, to keep the fan air moving in the right place at the right time. And the next step is to take and flip the laptop over. You could probably do this beforehand as well. It might work a little better. And remove the memory cover. There's the memory cover, 2 screws. And that comes off pretty easy. And then there's 2 screws for the hard disk cover. And I'm using this Husky screwdriver that I got at Home Depot. It's called HD74501S. I don't know if they sell it anymore, but it's great for working on laptops and smaller electronics projects. And then just pull up on the tab. I've got an upgraded hard drive in here, but that comes out pretty easy. You can set that aside. What you're looking for here is down in the, I'm going to try to get a video of this. You can see that gray connector right there. What we want to do is pop that loose, and I'm going to use a hook tool to pop it loose and see if I can retrieve the cable from the connector. And just gently, and I wish I had a third hand, but I don't, pry up that connector. I'm going to have to hold this away a little bit here. Okay, I think it popped loose. Now just use your pry tool to gently and carefully lift up the ribbon cable. The ribbon cable is pretty delicate, and it uses carbon contacts, so they don't like being jostled around very much. Okay, and I think it's out, so you can just put the laptop down again and lift up on that. Use your pry tools if you haven't already, and lift the keyboard up, and the keyboard should come up and out. There's something that's holding it. Let's take a look at that. Flip it over again. Oh, having the screen out helps keep the laptop from falling over, so that's a little bit of a help. That frees up a hand. try again here. Okay, and there goes the connector for real this time. So now I can take the laptop, lay it back down, and the keyboard is completely free of the pan. The reason I'm doing is I sent this laptop a few years ago into the Toshiba service depot to have the keyboard repaired under warranty, and they didn't do a very good job. They put the adhesive, you can see it's kind of bunched up in the corners, so that the keyboard never really stuck down correctly to the pan. So what I'm going to do is strip all that off, and I've got a roll of some double-sided tape I'm going to use here to reapply the adhesive and try to get that keyboard to sit flush on the keyboard. It's not a huge deal, but it's kind of a minor annoyance, and it looks really crappy. So anyway, that's part one. If I get around to it, I'll do a part two on putting it all back together, which is pretty much the reverse of disassembly. But that's it for now. Thanks. Talk to you later.